Ny'Quez with us here on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, where sports truly meets that thing called life. You know, Ny'Quez, it's something about coming home, coming back, coming back to familiar places, right? Coming back to the place that you know, and getting back in your home studio and whatnot, and all that good stuff. I got to tell you, and maybe you know this from other things in life outside of broadcasting, but you never truly know what's going to happen. And yeah, we ran into like Murphy's Law this morning. So happy to have Ny'Quez with us here on the broadcast. Ny'Quez, how are things going for you this week?
They're going good for me this week so far. Thank you for having me on here, honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to have you. And I know you and I talked about football back in the day and, connecting with you through Liverpool. How much do you miss those days, miss those moments at Liverpool playing football?
I miss those moments a lot because I just had a team with me. All my guys were together, and now we're all just separated doing our own thing at all of our colleges or work of what we chose to do. And yeah.
Yeah, so like you said, it's been different to have everybody separate. Do you all get back together, or do you is there a text chain that's out there? Are there moments where you try to all grab some food together? I mean, are there still those connections since you're not obviously that far away at OCC?
Usually when everyone comes back home and stuff for the summer or even for the winter break, we usually get together, or some of us still keep in contact with each other. Like we had text, talk, call on the phone, even during school and all that. So yeah.
So who's on the text chain? Who are some of the people that you commonly talk to?
Okay, some of the people I commonly talk to is Sejan, Antonio, and a few other people I see, whoever comes when they come back home, because they come back home often, some people. So, yeah.
Do you have a best friend on the team? Like when you think about all the guys, is there somebody that sticks out to you that you're like, hey, that's someone that if I need a pick me up, if I just want to go and be around somebody who knows me, like this is the person that I go to?
I would probably say my friend Sejan, because
Sejan?
me and Sejan, we was together since middle school, and he used to always pick me up. We go to the track, we go to the gym, do all types of stuff together.
So what do you want to say to Sejan right now?
Come see me. Come get me. Let's do something.
Fair enough. I like it. Sejan, there you go. It's out there. It's in the universe. Hey, it's winter break time. So, but indoor and outdoor track, okay, obviously it's freezing right now, Ny'Quez, but you know all about running when it comes to being out there on the football field, and you also understand when it comes to track, that cardio world. So the transition from football to track, not crazy and not, completely out of the ordinary. I have a good friend that's actually in the transfer portal right now, or going to be in the transfer portal as of January 2nd, and that being Malachi James up at Syracuse, who ran track and also played football. So, or playing football, I should say. So for you to come, how did you get to OCC? What made OCC the place? And then just bring me into loving football and then saying, okay, there's no football here, so let me jump into track.
All right. So what brought me to OCC was at the time I didn't have a car. So I was like, all right, let me work a little bit, get a car, and then just go to school for 2 years and then move on to a 4.
Okay.
And with football, it's like, all right, we don't have football, but we still have track, so we can make this work still. And yeah, I just stuck with track ever since.
So you wanted to get a car so you could get around.
Yeah.
Okay. So Great Lakes Honda City proudly brings you Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora. So I still gotta ask you, what ride did you get?
I got a Benz Mercedes.
You got a Benz Mercedes?
Yeah, Mercedes Benz. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So where were you working?
I just work at McDonald's.
But you got a Mercedes Benz just saving up like crazy? I mean, how did this are your payments insane? How did this all happen?
Well, You got to work a lot. Also my other boy, he was a manager at McDonald's at the time. So
Okay.
so if I wanted to get hours, me and him we lock in throughout the week. We go to practice,
Yeah.
go to work, and just consistently do this consistently and consistently. Stay cons- So
Okay.
what happened was I needed a car,
Okay.
but at the time I had enough saved up to where we were just looking all over the place, me and my dad. And my dad was like, "Do you like Mercedes?" I was more into Audis, but I was like, you know what? Why not get a Mercedes? And that's what happened.
So, okay. So was this your money, or did Dad say,
Y-
"Hey, I'm gonna help you out a little bit. I got your back a little bit here."
This was my money. This was all my
This
money.
is all your money. So,
Yeah.
just from working,
Yes.
just for going out. So, let it be known, folks, for those of you sitting on your keisters right now, not doing anything. So, I mean, because we live in a world where people, Ny'Quez, right? They want it all, but they don't want to work for it. And you're sitting here saying, I drove around with my dad. I wanted a Mercedes Benz. So I worked my tail off until I could go get one. So how does it feel to be driving around in a ride that you worked your butt off for, essentially, and that you put in the blood, sweat, and tears, you put in the time, you put in the energy, living in a world where people want that instant gratification? You worked really hard, you set a goal, and then you worked hard toward that goal, and you achieved that goal on your own merit, on your own time, on your own energy. How does that feel?
It feels great. I can get around whenever I want. Could go to the gym whenever I want. I don't have to call a buddy. I could go pick up my buddy if I want to now, and I don't have to be the one who got to depend on the ride.
So my question to you is, when are you going to drive me around in this Mercedes Benz? That's what
Just
I'm
let me
asking.
know anytime, anytime.
Ny'Quez Madison here with us. Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, our exclusive partnership with the Onondaga Community College Lazers here, bringing you this Lazer Lounge every single month. Ny'Quez, for you, like you said, going to OCC, local, being here, an opportunity. What have you gained from being at OCC? What can you say have been the positives for you?
The positives is meeting everyone that I didn't get to. It's like meeting different people and everyone I probably didn't get to meet in high school due to sports and stuff. And you just get around a whole different environment of different people.
So, being around the environment that you're around, seeing the people that you see at OCC, if somebody was considering going to OCC, how would you describe the environment? And is it a place that you would choose to go again?
Um, I will say the environment is good because you meet a wide range of people, but that's also college.
Yeah.
And as far as coming to OCC, I will say if you want to work and you want to just stay home, go to OCC. Now, if you want to go far away and you want to live a big college experience, go ahead, do that too.
And this gives you a feel too. It gives you an opportunity, right, to go
Right.
somewhere for a couple of years to gain your experience, to hopefully, I mean, in your case, be a student athlete, play a sport, and then move forward from there and find where you want to go. Do you have your eyes set on where you'd like to be in the future when you move on from OCC after your couple of years there, because you're finishing up here in a few months, believe it or not? So do you have a thought of where you want to go?
As of right now, no, but me and my coaches are reaching out to all types of different schools from New York State all the way down south in a wide range of places. Just reaching out to many different schools.
I know that you and I talked off the air about an O for an O. You're an
Yeah,
Oregon fan,
yeah,
and you're also at a school that the O represents them. So you got
yeah.
a straight O with the green and yellow around it, and then you got
Right.
the O that's sideways, kind of looking like it's moving fast in a direction with the light blue around it. What's it like to go from O to O, and does it give you a kind of maybe a homey feel being an Oregon fan and then wearing a bunch of stuff that's got a big O on it?
Honestly, kind of, yeah. I didn't realize it too much until my second semester, where I was like, hold on. I'm an Oregon fan and I go to a school that represent. Oh, so it's like, yeah, it kind of feels great.
So we're talking about the college football playoff. Papa Joe is going to be on in a few minutes. Scotty Rogers is going to round out the show, and he is the VP of Communications for the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic, one of the 6 bowls that is within the college football playoff every single year. So what do you want to say about the Oregon Ducks? I want you, you know what I want? I would love for you to do, Ny'Quez. Prove to me that this team should be there. They're 11-1. They beat Iowa at Kinnick Stadium. Their only loss is to Indiana, who's the number 1 team in the nation, but they don't have a lot of other quad 1, tier 1 type of wins. So I want you to sell me and sell the people watching and listening why the Oregon Ducks are for real.
We're the Oregon Ducks. we need our second chance around. We need to win it all this year. Because last year we had a chance to, but Ohio State, they came in and just took it all for themselves. Now it's our time, our chance now.
Well, Dylan Gabriel is somebody that I covered for many years when he was at UCF and then to Oklahoma and then to Oregon last year, and now you have Dante Moore. So you like to play corner. It's something that you're looking at. You said your coaches at OCC are working toward your future, and I do want to take a moment and spotlight that, folks, okay? Because some coaches would say, hey, when you're moving on from our program, good luck to you, but you're not helping us anymore. Some coaches are like that. Some schools are like that. If you're with us in the moment, we got you, but if you're going to go somewhere else, or in the case of OCC being a 2-year school, there could be places that are not like OCC where, hey, we used you, we took advantage of you, now you're gone. You said your coaches are saying, no, we got you, we love you, we appreciate you, we're happy you're here. We're going to help you with that next step. Not every coach helps with the next step. What does that mean to you that you have Taylor and the rest of the coaching staff that is willing to help you find your next home?
That means a lot to me because it's like I represent you. Now you're trying to represent me by helping me get on to the next step. So that honestly just means that, like, every time I step on the track, I just got to show off what the knowledge that I gained from you and all the other coaches that helped me along this way.
So, yeah, and like you said, I mean, you represent them, now they're representing you. Committing your time to this coaching staff and now reflecting on the coaching staff that you have, how would you describe this coaching staff, and would you tell someone who's looking at indoor and outdoor track to come to OCC?
Oh, this coaching staff is very interesting. So the head coach, he's very funny. He's a very funny guy.
Okay.
We get along pretty well. A lot of people like him. Other people don't like him, but he doesn't let it bother him too much. So that shows a lot. Then we have our sprints coach. Oh my God, I love our sprints coach. He's a funny guy right there. That guy, he's a really interesting guy because you'll find out so much about him that you wouldn't even think is even possible or anything. Our distance coach or mid-distance coach, he's a pretty cool guy. He's around our age level, so we relate pretty well and such, and yeah. And our throws coach, she's great too.
So you said your head coach, some people like him, some people don't. He doesn't let it bother him. How has that set a good example to you? Because that's how everybody's life is, right? Like, you could do everything. I mean, I tell people this all the time. If Jesus Christ is perfection, which he is, and is God in man, and he can be treated poorly and hated and disliked and misquoted and misrepresented, then why are we surprised when it happens to us? Because we are not as good as him. So when you see a human being go through, hey, some people like you, some people don't, I'm going to move forward no matter what. If you're throwing something at me, I'm moving forward. If you're giving me a hug, I'm moving forward. What's it like having a coach that gives that example, sets that example, that says, hey, like me or not, I'm going to keep doing the best I can, and I'm going to keep looking out for my team, and we're going to keep moving forward?
I feel good about it because it's a good example for the team, because when things get hard, It's just like you can't let other people in and get in your head, and then you start getting mad and upset and all of this. It's just like if you set that example, it's gonna eventually lead on to others, and others are going to be able to be in a competition where they don't let stuff like that bother them or anything. So it's like, yeah, that's a very good example of how a leader should lead a team.
So for you, Ny'Quez, how do you keep that? How do you embody that as well? The hey, like me or don't like hate it or love it, the underdog's on top, right? You we hear that. So like how do you not let it bother you if somebody was to not like you, to boo you, to not be in your corner? How do you handle those things?
Oh, it doesn't bother me because, like we said, I played football before, so like I'm used to kind of being, I like kind of being a villain a little bit.
Okay.
So it kind of doesn't bother me as much as it would someone else. So when I go out there, it's just like it's all noise to me. Like it can't bother me, can't touch me. I'm still gonna be able to do what I do. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah. I love it. I love the positivity. I love the fact that, you have that energy and that little chip on your shoulder to go out there and do your thing. Ny'Quez Madison, before I let you go, I know you said, playing indoor and outdoor track at OCC, looking at potentially getting back into football again. So it's a two-part. Share with everybody your national championship because you did that at OCC, and that's
Yeah.
incredible. So I'd love for you to share with everyone being a national champion and the journey to that. And then, secondly, I want you to look into the screen and tell college coaches in the football world why you should be their cornerback.
All right. So as far as my national championship, it was a very rough journey. Let's just say that
Okay.
because all the schools that I ever went to and stuff and faced against, they all and I won a national championship in the triple jump. Now in the triple jump, you got to be good at all phases. But what I struggle with mostly is my second phase, which is very short, versus everyone has a very long phase. So once it came time to nationals, and we're just in the moment, I don't know. Once I compete, I can just get in a phase where I could just flow. I can just lock in and just let my body naturally does what it does. And then that's what happened. Because even when I won it, I didn't even realize until like I became back aware after the jump. It's like when all spinners are running, everything just gets quiet and down, and you can't even hear nothing. You're just focused on your race. And then once it's all over, it's like, oh, I done won this. All right. We got something under our name now. And then, yeah. And as far as football and defensive back and stuff like that, it's like I would love to get an opportunity to play because I love honestly growing and being around new environments and being able to go through the challenges that it takes to win in order to win. Just like I did with track. If I can do the same thing that I did with track, I can do the same thing for a football team. I can help win. Yeah.
Ny'Quez Madison letting you know that not only a national champion when it comes to the track world and in that triple jump, but also somebody that can help out your football team in the not too distant future. Ny'Quez, we're going to play some rapid fire. We're going to have some fun with this inside the Lazer Lounge. Our exclusive multimedia marketing partnership with Onondaga Community College is here with us every single month on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora inside the Great Lakes Honda City Studios. You get the first question, Ny'Quez. What do you got?
Can you say that again? You kind of went
Oh, yeah.
fast for me. Yeah.
Sorry, rapid fire. We're going to do our rapid fire questions. So, what do you have for me? Your first question, any topic, any question.
All right. You recently told me that you got into digital marketing. So what's that like? What inspired you to get into the digital marketing world?
Yeah, I mean, I've been studying. I mean, when I was in school at Marywood University, I studied a lot of different things. My bachelor's is in digital media and broadcasting, but I would say I got a taste of pretty much almost all, if not all, different avenues of communication arts. And just, I mean, when it comes to marketing, it's being an honest person. It's having an idea. I love being an idea man. So having an idea, being original, being unique, believing in that idea, bringing that idea to life, and then bringing it to someone and saying why they should be a part of it. And I just love it. Every time I sell anything, create a partnership, sign a contract with a business, I want to go do another one. Not because I'm greedy, not because, of anything other than the fact that I love to create. And every time I create something, I want to create something else. Like there's something that's going to be unveiled next week on the show that I've been working on behind the scenes, and it's something I've never done before. And I'm just very, very excited. I love coming up with ideas, and I love partnering with people and getting them energized about it and getting them excited about it, and then just going and having fun. I mean, we have a bunch of businesses that we work with. I'll put them up on the screen right now here for a second. But I mean, Great Lakes has been with us for over a decade, Carvel for over a decade, the Wildcat heading toward a decade, multiple years with GG Cards and Breaks, Chick-fil-A Cicero pretty much from when they opened, Chick-fil-A DeWitt when they opened, Mother's Cupboard for I think at least 4 years now. Mon-Paz is in year 7, I believe. Pizza Man's in I think they're in year 5. Canine Camp Dog Daycare and Canine Campground Dog Boarding around year 7. And then Avicoli's is, I believe, in year 6 at least. And then, you look at the schools that we work with. Bryan and Stratton spent multiple years with us. Binghamton's past a year. OCC's in its first year. And then, places like Game Point Sports and Myers Creek are newer to the family. But, we build relationships and we sustain those relationships. I think it speaks a lot to my business and how I do what I do and why I do what I do and what I bring to the table, that we're talking about companies and logos that have been connected with Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora and Dan Tortora Broadcast Media for over half a decade, if not over a decade. And I think it speaks a lot to the work that I do. So I just love it. I like being different, and I like showing people that faith and honesty and just common goodness still exists. I would say that. My question back to you, Ny'Quez, if I hired you to work in my multimedia marketing company and you could have any job, what job would you want?
I would say editing.
Okay.
I love helping my friends and stuff with little edits and stuff because I took a photography class, but even before photography class, I was into editing already. It's just something about it that's just satisfying to me. It's just fun to play with. So yeah, why not?
Well, I would tell you, video and audio editing, I do need an editor right now. So you picked the right thing, man. We're going to have to talk. So what's your last question for me?
Who's your favorite football team as far as college and NFL?
College, my hometown of Syracuse. I have soft spots for other teams around the country because I've gotten to know their coaches and their players, and in some cases, the behind the scenes people. But I would say Syracuse, I mean, it's my hometown, so it's been my favorite. And NFL is Jacksonville. And my Jaguar, it's funny, when my Jaguars do well, most people are silent and don't say a word. But if they're not doing well, those people will not shut up about it. So I'd love for them to be as loud when we're winning as they are when we're losing. So, but yeah, that's my team. Jags, let's go, baby. So my last question for you, Ny'Quez. Okay. So if you could do anything for Christmas, if God said to you, hey, money's not an issue, nothing's an issue, money, travel, nothing. If you could bring a gift to anyone, anywhere, what gift would you bring at Christmas?
It's an interesting question. Oh my God. You said money's not an issue. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I will get. Dang, this is a hard question. Um, all right. Oh my God, this question is a good question. Oh my God, I don't even know how to answer this. It's so much that like you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone, anywhere, any place, any gift. First thing that comes to your mind. This Christmas, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring this gift.
This gift.
Yeah. What is it?
I think I will give I will give everyone just I would just go around every city and just fly over everyone in a blimp and just throw out a lot of money all over the place and all over the United States. That will be my gift for everybody. And yeah.
Just give everybody some money here. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity at it. I like that. So that coming from Ny'Quez Madison, OCC national champion in the triple jump, and of course here with us on Wake Up Call, indoor and outdoor track. Ny'Quez, as always, from Liverpool to OCC to wherever you go, you know you're welcome on this show. And now that I know that you like editing, we might have to keep in touch. So appreciate you as always. Merry early Christmas to you and to your family, and I look forward to talking with you soon.
All right. Thank you for having me on the show. Merry Christmas to you too. Happy New Year's also, because the New Year's is coming up. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your year and everything goes well for you along your journey.
Same for you, man. Stay positive, stay warm, and Happy New Year to you as well. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.